Mother's done a runner! At least for a little bit. Okay, so Mother's doing a runner. Oh, has tried to do a runner. Delays. Let's talk about delays. So I wanted to go on July the 1st. You don't need to see my van. And you don't actually need to see where I'm going either. The point being that I'm going. Because you get to a certain stage in life where you just want to go. So this is more to do with what happens when you do choose you and go. To go and have a look and explore who you are and what you want to do and what you think. My plan is not to do a great deal at all. It's to see those things, to meditate, to think, to feel, to look at the view. That's pretty much it. That's the plan. So delays. Let's talk about delays, because that's the first thing that really came to my mind, is because I've been being delayed. So like I said, I wanted to go on July the 1st, and this is like coming up to, I know it's the beginning of August now. And all these delays that I had were just things that were out of my control that I couldn't do anything about, and I just had to see through. So like my glasses broke, so I've got new glasses. I had to wait for them to come. And then my front tooth, it was a crown and it's no longer viable in there, so I had to go to the dentist, and I've actually got a denture, which we can talk about another time if you want, but really there's no need. It's temporary. We'll see how that goes, but it's everything's got pros and cons, isn't it? But yeah, lovely, pretty, wonderful. But I'm not even going to think about that, because the amount of negativity I've put into how I look is over now. I can't be doing without it. It is what it is. So we're going to do that as well. So the delays, yeah, the thing about the delays that I learned, just to keep this very, very short, is every time I did something for someone, I thought, oh, maybe that was why I was delayed, because I needed to do that. Or every time somebody said, oh, you know that workshop you weren't going to come to because you're going to be away. Well, it's on. Do you want to still come? So I went to that, and I thought, and I had a great time. And I thought, well, is that why I was delayed? So the point being is, when I started checking up all these wonderful things I did, all these wonderful conversations that I had with people that helped them out, that I thought, oh, maybe I was delayed because of that. What it's taught me is we don't tick off. We don't actually tick off all the wonderful, amazing things that we do in our lives. It's only me thinking, oh, did I do that? Is that what I was waiting for? Is that what my delay is? Because obviously I feel my delay is spirit-led, because these were uncontrollable little things that could have been sorted and then just kept coming up and kept coming up. And instead of going, stamping my feet, instead of doing that, I was asking the question, okay, why have I been delayed? Maybe I've been delayed. Maybe I've been delayed because somebody else was delayed and we have to meet at the same time. So we both had to be in the same space to be able to meet at that time. Maybe it's that. Let's hope so. That would be lovely. But yeah, so my point being is, start ticking off the great conversations that you have, because I'm sure, and this isn't an ego thing, there are life-changing ones that you have with people where you really help them out just by being in their space and just by having this particular conversation with them, because there's something that you know that they don't know, or something you can perceive that they can't perceive, or some attitude that you have that they don't have that actually brings them out of themselves. So start ticking off those things. The point is, start taking notice of all the great things that you do, all the great experiences that you have, that if you were trying to get somewhere else but couldn't, you wouldn't have been doing. See the activities and the conversations that you have as something that you are supposed to have been doing, and write down what they were, and it just starts teaching you about your interaction with others and your interaction with yourself, and all these amazing things that you do that you just put down to being part of your day. Anyway, delays. Namaste.